Good evening, everyone. My name is K.ARUN Kumar, and and our English job seekers skills a case study with VAMSI. VAMSI, hi. I think you doing well. And how about?
Yeah, Arun. I'm good. What about you?
I'm fine. And could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, myself VAMSI, and coming to my education qualifications, I studied BTech in our college, the Indian Institute of Engineering and Technology. I'm the batch from 2014 to 2018, CSC group. So coming to my family, we are two members, me and my mother. And, and right now, I'm working in PHENOM People, a software company which is located in Vizag. I think most of the people know.
And
And that's it about me.
I think you are my senior. You are my senior, and I think you have ELCS lab in our college. And how you
Yeah,
feel?
I know about that. Yeah.
uh, our ELCS lab, how you help facing an interview in um, jobs?
Okay. Let me tell you regarding this lab. Actually, from my childhood, I studied in English medium schools and colleges only.
Okay.
But right now, when I mean, right beginning of my starting BTech, like in the first year and second year, I don't know how to speak in English and that much fluently. Like even now I sometimes face struggle like I haven't prepared for this. As you asked right now, I'm getting to this call right now. So from my childhood, I think I don't know that I mean the usage of English, like how would people will speak in English, like I mean in the companies or other thing. I don't know the importance of the English, like in the present generation. As you know, everywhere they're using English as a basic language. Like wherever you go, they'll speak in English. Coming to our lab, how I improved myself means first we have a session like from the starting we have some different activities, not regarding the subject.
Okay.
Actually, it will come in around 45 minutes lab practice, I think, lab timing at our time. Now, I don't know how it is going on. First 30 hours, we have different activities, like common things. Like, I still remember this. We have I mean, we did a jam session like singing a song, Britney Spears, Oh Baby Baby. So I have prepared it for 1 week. From I think Friday was the lab, and I prepared from Saturday to Thursday. At the beginning, I didn't get the words. Like actually, I used to literally listen that song some thousands of times to pronounce the words properly and to sing the song in a better way, like as it is.
Yeah.
So that type of activities, like singing a song and having a chit chat with friends, with like they'll give some topic to speak in English, and no one in our like in our group there are two of my friends like who know English well. Remaining all are we don't have that much of experience. Like we'll feel very fear to speak in English. So we used to raise some points. So myself, I have to speak these 2 points, and the other guys have to speak that 2 points. After that, the persons who know well in English, they'll manage.
Okay.
Sorry, I think it's calling that.
Oh,
So that is how it happened. And later on, we used to get to the things like in the lab. We are very much interested, like remaining compared to other labs, like our core labs, like C labs and other lab, physics lab, chemistry lab, whichever lab we have in that particular times. I don't even remember the labs also right now. Compared to those, English lab is the best for me. Like I have learned so many things, like regarding about life and basic on the communication part. I have best rapport with Vinay Kumar sir, Jyoti ma'am, and Hari sir.
yes.
These guys helped me a lot. In cultural activities also, Hari sir and Vinay sir, these Jyoti ma'am, these faculty members are the main leads to conduct that cultural things. for them, we are the we work as an assistant guys. Like we help those ma'ams and sirs for like which are the activities to conduct and to kind of collect the names of the guys who are participate actually interested in participating in culturals. And at that time I get more chance to speak in English with the faculty from there. I mean, doing some several things which are not or not about the academic side, like which are not what we call connected with academic.
Hmm.
We did general things to learn English better. Like whatever we do, we speak in English. Like whatever the matter is, if it is wrong or right or wrong, they won't. I mean, it won't matter. Still now, I'll go to in some of the calls. I'll when I'm having a call with our clients, most of them are from other than India, like uh, America, Canada, and those people. Their accent will be different. Our accent will be different. Like sometimes we didn't get the words also. But if you have the basic knowledge and how to convey your what you are saying, and when you grasp little bit of knowledge, like it is not about the accent and it is not about the words also. You have to have a clarity that what you want to convey, whatever word you use, that is not mandatory, like it has to be professional or formal. The word which you use has to be understand by the other person with whom you are talking. Though these all things I have learned from our English lab only. Like I have more memories in our English lab rather than other labs. Um, that's it. I mean, it's helped a lot. I can't remember the exact things, so I have conveyed whatever the things I have faced from the lab and all the part which I
The,
have remembered.
our faculty
So
was very helpful to learning
yeah,
and
that I mean the English lab is helped so much for me. Like Vinay sir and Hari sir, I have to say thanks for both of them. It
yeah,
helped a lot.
yeah. Harisa doing well for learning.
Yeah, he'll support you. Like at the beginning, I didn't understand. Like I thought he was very strict because he speak very fluent English. Like he has much experience than us. So I thought he'll be very strict and all. Of course, he's strict, but whenever it needed, he'll show that at that time, and the other time he'll be very friendly, and you can have a better conversation with him. Like
Yes,
then he'll understand the way what you are facing. I mean, what are the struggles you are facing, and he'll give the best suggestions to you to
yes,
overcome the phases you are facing.
yeah. And what do you refer to improving your language and like movies, songs?
So yeah, I mean, at that time, I mean, let us say example. I don't know the words to convey.
Okay,
I know the matter, like I have something in my mind, but I don't know the words to convey.
okay,
So for that, to overcome that, I have listened so many English songs, and I have watched so many web series, like 13 Reasons Why, some other Vampire Diaries, some interesting English series I have chosen. So if it is boring, we won't watch the next episode. So I have chosen some interesting web series, and later on, I came to know that we can find a better words to speak with others. Like mm, I'm not getting the perfect example to give.
uh,
So it'll help you to convey
these
your
things you
feelings.
refer.
Like whatever you want to say, you
uh,
can learn from some other external source, and you
yeah.
can use it in your daily life where you want to convey you whatever you want to say to the other guy.
Is it
So I have chosen these songs and web series to learn better words and better pronunciation and all.
is it give I think like um, learning English and is it give to give and like talking and speaking is it helpful to us? Is
Yeah, of course. Like I'll tell you one thing. Like now, even now I'm still facing some issues. Actually, uh, if you are prepared, you'll don't get a chance to like now I'm struggling to phrase the sentences to convey the best to you. So if you're already prepared, then you'll go with the flow. Like if you are a little bit prepared before what we are doing, like for an interview, or else what you want to participate in debate sessions, group discussions. If you know a topic, if you want to choose a topic or something, if you know minimum basic thing about that conversation, like that thing, if you at that time demonetization is the best topic for our GD discussions. Like whenever we have a GD, everyone will say regarding the demonetization. I don't even know the word at that time. I don't even know the meaning of that, like what is they are talking about it. I mean, what they are talking about. Later I got to know that the exchange of 2000 notes, and I mean they came the existence of 2000 note, which was not there before, and the cancellation of some 1,000 rupees note, and all some changes are done regarding that amount.
Okay.
So that is called as a demonetization, which has been done at that particular time, 2015-16 around. I don't remember exactly. At that time, whenever the GD session started, I don't know what to say because I don't have minimum knowledge. So whenever you prepare for something, like if you want to speak in English, means you'll now, right now we have so many sources. If you have a mobile in your phone, you'll just Google it, or you'll go to the YouTube, you search some videos, you listen to him, and you'll do some practice. Later on you try to speak, then you'll came to know that the importance of English. Like why I'm saying the importance of English means, in my starting time of facing interview, I faced so many struggles to speak in English with the other guy. I didn't even understand some of the words which they are saying regarding the academics or personal thing. Later on, I have noted those words, like what they are saying, what I have to give in a replay. I have practiced more. So when I came, I did a practice sessions, like which I have chosen, like as I said, some web series and songs. I have for interview part, I have chosen already some of the videos we have they have posted in the YouTube. So I chosen those videos and started speaking like the guy who is giving an interview. Like whatever they're saying, I chosen have to started noting that points, and whether right or wrong, I don't know. I started using those words in my interview phases. So it helped me a lot. Like if you practiced a lot in giving time to English, then later on it will help you a lot.
Yeah. I Today I'm and feeling nervous to asking you some questions, and
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
struggling to asking you questions.
actually, even though I completed my studies, I'm working in a company from the past 3 years. I'm having discussions with clients every day, with foreigners. Even though now when you say our college name and you want to interview with me, I'm facing the first days of my struggle. I mean, even now I'm not saying anything fluently with you.
Uh,
Actually, I don't know why I'm getting feeling nervous. Rather because of that names, Hari sir and Vendesh sir. Maybe it's common. Like whenever you are facing at the starting parts, it's common. Nervousness is common. You face. I mean, we all have that feeling that we don't know anything. That's why we don't speak anything. Like whatever. I mean, if we use any wrong word, what our friends will feel, like what a faculty will say. Did they
yeah.
scold you? I mean, they will beat you or something? We face. I mean, we think so many of nonsense like that at your particular time. Like now, what you're facing.
That the thing
Then,
ruin my life.
yeah,
uh,
that is that is the same thing which you ruined my life too.
yeah.
Even though the Hari sir and Vinay sir are very friendly with me, I mean, I didn't give time to uh, interact with them a lot. Even though I have participated in some cultural activities and all, I didn't, if you have a time to speak about 30 minutes with them, then you can learn more. I just use 2 to 5 minutes of time with them. So if
Yeah.
I use my 30 minutes of time completely, maybe it may help more than right now what I'm doing. So whatever time you have to interact with them, use it completely. Don't feel fear or anything that you are having right now. Don't feel like that. Just go with them and go ask help for them, ask help from them. They'll help you.
Okay. Thanks. And um, some suggestions for like overcome to nervous to facing an interview.
Uh, do one thing.
Yeah.
Uh, in your mind, like when you're going to ask something, you will
Yeah.
prepare something in your mind.
Huh.
Prepare like that it was correct, not wrong.
Oh.
Whether even though it was wrong, don't feel so about it. Like don't think about it is wrong. Think like it is right. I'm going to ask them. They'll give to some answer. They'll give some answer for that.
Okay.
So if you're thinking it was right, whatever you say, you'll say it. Whether it is wrong or right. Later on, the process will go on.
Yeah.
But before asking that question, you feel fear like if it is wrong, someone will say something. So remove that nonsense from your mind and go and ask the question what you have in your mind, like whether it is wrong or right. Think that you are asking right, because you are asking right only, even though you are not you don't know the issue. You are putting your efforts to that to know.
Yeah.
You're going to your sir and you are going to ask a question in a wrong way, which they can understand. They know what you want to ask. Obviously they have much experience,
Yeah. They want
years
to
of experience.
speak out.
Yeah, they'll notice something that you are trying to speak. You're
Yeah.
trying to speak. You're keeping your efforts. So they'll give the better suggestions for you to you.
Yeah.
How to overcome this. And as I already told, watch English web series a lot at this time rather than our English Telugu series.
Okay.
It will help you listen to the English songs and web series. Try to speak those words.
Yeah. Definitely.
Try to chit chat with your friends in a friendly manner. You'll definitely call to your friends daily in our weekends or in daily period. You'll ask your friends where are you, and like in Telugu we'll ask ఎక్కడ రే ఎక్కడ ఉన్నావు ఏం చేస్తున్నావు. Ask them in English. So what are you doing, man? Where are you? When can we meet?
Yeah. Yeah.
So whatever you're having a general conversation with your friends, try to speak in English,
And I love to talk in
and that will
English.
help you a lot.
Yeah, I love to talk in English with others, but some people's not to interest to talking in English, and
You'll
that
find
thing.
a guy who is interested. Like from in my BTech time also, like we are around 20 members of boys in our classroom. Remaining all are 36 members are girls.
Oh.
So in that those 20 members of boys, only around 3 to 4 members are interested to speak in English. Remaining all guys are not interested to speak in English. They'll speak in Telugu only. So sometimes what we have is they'll manage in that activities and all. They'll speak very well and they'll score good marks in the lab time and all. For us, it was become what we call a struggling point of what we didn't get an chance to speak in English. So what we have done is so many of girls in the classroom are interested to speak in English.
Oh.
So we started doing friendship with them. They helped a lot. Even though your friends, when you are facing, don't think that they are girls, they'll laugh at us.
Yeah.
It will helpful. It will help for you. Like later on, it will be helpful. At that time, your friends may drag you. They some of the time your friends may bully you, so it's not a problem. Have a chit chat with the person who is interested, even though it is boy or girl. Someone you will find in your classroom. You are the
Definitely.
not only person in your classroom, right? There will be n number of members in your classroom. So find a girl or boy who is interested to speak in English and have spend the time around 1 to 2 hours in your daily time. Then it will be helpful.
Definitely.
Or else,
I'll.
You
I
can choose friends from other than your schoolmates or your seniors in
yeah,
your relative.
and as a part of our interview, and I want to ask, how you face I think how you face a NQT test, national qualifier test, and
Yeah,
like,
this one actually it's
and
helped
what
a
your
lot. Like
experience?
I have written a couple of times of this thesis NQT test. I mean, thesis held so many times that I mean, with the time space of every 2 months or every 3 months. I don't remember that
Okay,
exactly. But they held some NQT tests at that time. Right now they're holding or no, I don't know. That helped me a lot to crack the like GD sessions and some of the common points. And first phase of interview, I mean, I don't say that it'll help to crack the complete interview, but it'll help you for the basic steps. Like you will have some basic things in interview,
okay,
which you need to complete. I mean, it is the mandatory things like that. You have to know about it. It is the basic to ride a bike. You have to know some basic things like you have to keep your key on the key slot. You have to turn it on. You have to start your engine. You have to put on a gear first, and then you have to accelerate. You have to remove your clutch and all that. These are the basic things to ride a bike. Like that, you will have the basic questions and the format to track an interview.
no,
So that will help a lot to get the process, I mean, to get into the process, and later on you'll came to know the other things to
no,
get then your the basic academic studies and all. It will help you, you'll be know that. So as you are doing your third year right now, so you came by 3-2, I think you came to know if you started attempting test from right now, you'll game to know what is how NQ2 will be helpful for you also in future. So my suggestion is to try to attempt more as many as exams you came to know, your friends came to know, at apply for those exams and attempt
okay,
it.
and
It will help.
could you please give me some tips to build a resume? Like, oh,
So nowadays it is the basic thing. I mean, everyone will know. You'll search in the Google, you'll find n number of formats.
yeah,
So choose the best format. It has to be there your academic qualifications and everything at the basic one. You have to give a formal mail ID, like sorry, professional mail ID, not
okay,
the normal one. Like I have a mail ID called Rockstar Vardhan 3. That is not suggestible. You have to create a mail ID with your surname or with your name and with your surname, or with your name it's fine. Without surname also it's fine. Just give a professional name. Like for me, I have a professional mail ID like vamsivardhan.karagana@gmail.com. Like your surname and your name will be helpful. Like create a professional mail IDs. Not don't give the Rockstar Vardhan or lipstick spoiler. Those Insta names won't be helpful here. So don't do that mistake when you're giving the email ID. You'll give a professional email ID and your basic educational details and what are the projects you have done, if you have done anything from the first year to third year, and what are the things you have participated which help you get recognized. I mean, even though it is cultural things or professional any like in our colleges they'll conduct different exams and different activities like code hackathon something they'll conduct.
yeah,
So whatever the best things you have done that helped you to recognize
build a
yourself in
resume.
the in use everything
Yeah,
that is help you to recognize it in that resume, and the basic things your hobby and family details, that is enough. That
yeah.
is the basic
I have a,
resume that will be
I
there
have
for
a
every
question,
profile.
and I have a
Okay.
question. And in interviews, what they see, and what they point to.
They'll observe this, just the basic English from you, like how you are speaking, whether you are putting your points or not,
Yeah,
whether you are saying it wrong or right, they don't matter. they'll expect a basic English, I mean, basic understandable and delivery what you have. Like the words, can you giving you 100% efforts to understand the point, like whatever they ask a question, are you keeping your 100% efforts to answer that in a nice manner? And you are, I mean, don't sit like a dumb when they ask some question.
Yeah.
Try to give a answer whether it is wrong, right or wrong. Try to give an answer. If you sit like a dumb means they'll never look into you, like, because they want active person. Whether you are not active also, just act like you are an active guy.
Okay.
Then they'll focus on you. They'll choose you. If you sit like a dumb, they'll never choose you.
Okay. And how was your transition in academic life to uh, corporate life?
Actually, in my 4 years of BTech, I never studied well. I cleared all my subjects in 3-2. 3-2 to 4-1. I cleared all my subjects from the first year to final year. So I don't know how many of the faculty members will see this video. They'll definitely know I mean, they don't know how I studied in the college life. So I didn't study well in my college. That's the reason I have struggled for the next 3 years of my life. I mean, basically, like after 3 years of my struggles, I have got the job in PHENOM people,
Okay.
which is located in Vizag IT Search.
Yeah.
If I studied well in college, I didn't have this situation of struggling 3 years to get a job. So my suggestion is to study well. I mean, basic you have to nowadays. Competition is so high outer side. So I mean, you are not getting job like that. Just like that, you have to struggle so much. So try to have at least 75% of percentage in your academics. 75% of not attendance, bro. You have to have that 75 percentage in your academics. That will help. I mean, they'll start scrutining from your percentage and the way you speak and the way you are. I mean,
Yeah.
attitude is okay, but if you show over attitude, they'll never choose you. Studies and your behavior is important.
Yeah.
So, which that is the thing which I did a mistake in my academic time. After facing the 3 years of struggle in work, right now I'm good with everyone. I'm not showing any attitude with my colleagues and all. Right now I'm doing good. Like
And
in these 2.5 years to 3 years, I became senior developer and most of which is the key resource for my team. And I like me and another guy who are the two key resources right now. So what I'll suggest is keep your things in your mind, like what you are doing in the academic time and your career growth.
yeah.
Don't do the unnecessary things which are not necessary.
Yeah. And do you face any challenges and problems in your corporate life?
Yeah, I understand. Like,
And
yeah, I faced
and and how you
yeah, the beginning
do?
I faced. I understand your question. I'll tell you that at the beginning I have faced so many problems because I don't know their work culture. Like, what is that product exactly? I don't know before joining that company. Like, what they'll do, and I didn't get much time to understand the things. I mean, I didn't get proper KTs. They have shared some KT sheet with me, which is having multiple videos. I have to watch them. I have to do that work. So I have faced so many struggles. I didn't understand that KT video at all. So I started having a good friendship with my senior colleagues who are already working in that company. I started building a good friendship with them, and I asked so many questions regarding the product, what we are doing. We do career sites for companies with tools which our company uses. So I came to know about the tool, how it is worked, how we have to work on the tools. one of the mistake I have did in I have copied another scheme of a tenant and pasted in the tenant which I am working, which I have already done 80% of the work. And because of less knowledge, I copied another tenant scheme and copied here, and I just published, and it got messed up. Like the changes what client need was not there in that schema. So what I did is, I mean, I didn't know about the draft also. We have to save the present schema and draft, and later we have to work. So I think I did a big mess. So I thought I have asked so many of my friends, and they don't know what they'll do and all. For my like, they have introduced an new update that we'll have that in the history, like activity, we'll have the things which we used. I mean, we already done on that client or that tenant. That is published just 1 week before
And
only.
the
So
remaining meeting time, remaining meeting time
yeah,
is 1 minute. And
okay. I copied the schema from that history, and I published here the old schema here, and I published it, and it was fine. So
thank
I'm
you for,
sorry I have took so much of time. I didn't get much time to speak with you. Uh,
and
if I get any chance later, I'll help you to know the things.
okay.
Yeah, thank you, Arun.
And,
Thank you so much.
and thank you for the giving your valuable time to me. And thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot
Thank
for
you.
remembering all my old memories. Thank you.
Thank you.